Hello everybody, and today I have got something good to show you. Now, know that I have randomly got a stitch, and that is not my Dugadoo thing. So we've now seen two consecutive things. It's the Interstellar Song Contest. It's all starting to make sense now. So, first, I'm just going to get this some source material and show it to you from my phone, because who doesn't love a bit of source material? I love source. No.
Careful, ma'am. It's a bit sticky with ice. Oh, it's so cold. What a child. Well, you're my child in the manner of speaking. It could be said that you sprang from my loins. That's the most
No,
disgusting
just
thing I've ever
referring
heard.
to this. Now, that was posted last week. Get rid of that. We're going to have a go. But then, of course, we have this.
The Doctor and Belinda as you have never seen them before.
Morning, darling.
Morning, sweetheart. A very
Now,
cute, familiar face.
as you can see,
Everything is not how it should be.
Happy morning, Unified National Insurance.
that sounds like Unit, doesn't it?
Anyone doubt this glorious world that we live in? The Rani.
Wishworld.
It's a shame these little people have to die. I was getting rather fond of them. And a hidden secret.
So, we're finally seeing something. Now, I'm going to go back to a video that was released at the start of the series. Now, you're going to be like, what are you doing? And why would we actually want to watch that? I don't know what that is, but hey. It's just a random guy. So I'm just going to try and find it, because I found it when the series started, and I was pretty adamant I could read something off it. Now back then, little me didn't read the signs of this. But let's have a look at it. See if you can read any signs. Yeah, see if you can read signs. So that was when we found Miss Flood to be the Rani. That's the episode we just had. And look at the end of the video. Now we've just seen the Earth starting to crack at the end of the Interstellar Song Contest. Right? Now, I have just been alerted. How will the Doctor get out of this one? Now listen to what's in the background.
I remember. The Doctor is me. And the Rani. You can't do this! I chance, my last one and test.
So I didn't suspect it to be like this, and just for a fun little reference.
Show us that there is something inside you that is good.
It's unusually high for someone your size. Leah. I got a new dog!
Oh, you sure it's a dog? It needs to be some sort of insane genius. Hello. I'm the doctor.
Okay. So we've had Interstellar Song Contest. But go back to the channel. We're gone back. Because we've got a sneak peek.
In the Doctor Who
We've got a
season
sneak
2
peek.
finale. Okay, let's repeat chapter 1. Is it working?
We need to move a little faster. Sweet little Desideria. If only you were older, you could imagine such complicated things. Instead, I've got you.
Wow. 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 Now, if only I could say what this
So
all
how did
means.
it happen then, actually? How are you sat here as a very famous Doctor Who character back reincarnated as the Rani?
I was just sitting at my desk one day, and then I got a message saying, "Would you like to be in Doctor Who?" I thought, "Ooh, that could be interesting. What's the character?"
This is when Nicki Minaj had to... If you've never broken a single bone...
You guys super glued yourselves together on purpose?
Yes, they super glued their arms and hands together on purpose.
Why would
We're
they?
moving to Wisconsin tomorrow.
I'm not.
Nobody can tear us apart, Mr. Nystrom. We could glue our lips together forever.
Me too.
So this won't sting, but as the skin starts to separate, you may feel some pain.
I feel nothing but pain right now.
Me too.
Is it working? I can't look.
Please, if we could just stay together one more day.
Well, you'll definitely be together for another hour because this is not working.
Yes.
Dr. Bailey, these two 15-year-olds, they super glue themselves together. They're in love or whatever they think they are. Anyway, I tried petroleum and acid.
So, we've seen a lot. We've now seen a lot. But
Peoples of the universe, please attend carefully. This is your spoiler warning. You'll not want to miss this new episode of Doctor Who. Stay clear of the internet. There are spoilers. There are big things. What can it be? Find out when you watch it on television, not via internet. Spoilers. Watch this episode as soon as you can on BBC iPlayer in the UK and Disney Plus where available. Peoples of the universe, please attend carefully. This is your spoiler warning. You'll not want to miss this new episode of Doctor Who. Stay clear of the internet. There are spoilers. There are big things. What can it be? Find out when you watch it on television, not via internet. Spoilers.
so we've heard everything. We've just heard everything.
In one of my first ever sessions, after I was signed to Lava.
Now I'm just going to have a couple of looks. Because look.
To the 803rd Interstellar Song Contest!
So, from the evidence and what has gone down in the episode, which has been a major wow, who knows what. I've just been showing you guys loads of evidence, trying to figure out what is coming next. And it's not going to be Stitch as the Doctor. It's not going to be Stitch as the Doctor. But also Lee Davis says this episode is actually quite important. It is quite important. So, what is the next episode is, could it be a Matt Smith regeneration? Could we be getting a Matt Smith regeneration? That is what I wonder. And I wonder it well. That does not sound at all that interesting. But I will look at Doctor Who TV, a reliable website that has gave us so much imagination, so much life so much actual business that gives you the power, the connectedness. A couple of short seconds. And what is this? So, if you didn't hear in that final one of the clips, it says, "Long live Omega." No, I've never seen Omega. I've never watched any of the classic Doctor Who except for like some of the John Pertwee. They're not exciting. They're not exciting. And look, who is this? No, I've got to go and get something. Show my fandom. You have been warned that there are spoilers incoming for this episode. Also, Davis has said there's spoilers. RTD, as my family like to call him. And I'm going to explain this, right? It's got something to do with the Rani. We've already established it's got something to do with the Rani. Omega, this unholy trinity. That's where the spoilers come in. And that is the genius thing about Doctor Who. It can literally turn anyone into a believer. And sometimes believers, fans, like long-term fans. I'm going to cover myself in a stitch blanket because I am on my bed. So, and before you say it, yes, my walls are blue. My home walls are blue to replicate the TARDIS, but it's kind of like his butter TARDIS phase, showing a little bit of pinkage. But going swiftly back to some of these stuff. So I'm going to, let's say, I'm going to film the process of actually me doing the video because people are very interested in that. Yeah, so this is me just doing the video on my YouTube channel. This is kind of like a behind the scenes. I'll show you a behind the scenes of like me doing a video very, very soon. But hey, yeah, a behind the scenes video or a bedroom tour video, whichever you want. And yeah, this is me doing a video. Send that to my mate. Because that just shows that the behind the scenes of how I do a video. Me in my bed, covered in stitch. I'm stitched up. But this is not an endorsement for Lilo and Stitch. Even though I just want to advertise Lilo and Stitch. I want to be like, Lilo and Stitch is everything. Lilo and Stitch, go and see that. It's a very funny film. And Howl is very thing. But this is a Doctor Who channel, so I have got to carry on with the Doctor Who. And sonic screwdrivers and possible Matt Smith regeneration. Now, I've heard this everywhere. Matt Smith regeneration, Doctor Who's cancelled. It's not cancelled. Right. Because this is shaping up to be a very good two-parter. And I don't care what people say. I don't care what you're gonna need to know, what you're gonna know by the end of this. Who is Omega? Who is Omega? Are you stuck in a Time Lord realm? What is the Doctor? How is the Doctor going to save the day? Is there going to be a save day? So we've already found out that Conrad is part of the Unholy Trinity. He's part of the Unholy Trinity, right? He's really part of the Unholy Trinity, and that is what makes it so intriguing. Because they're like, what is Conrad's part in this? Just doing that just to knock off all the Nargles. No, that's Harry Potter. To knock off every part of bad energy. Now, it turns out we've been following the Rani. Even into series 1, we're following the Rani. But if everything's not real, then what's the Doctor? Why is the Doctor chasing something that's not that real? Now, we will find that out in the next episode, but for now, Stitch is going to take over the world. Stitch takes over the world. There you go. Cute little Stitch, sponsored by Disney. Not sponsored by Disney. I'm actually going to say that it's getting interesting. And I don't know what people have been saying. People have been saying, shit, it's losing its fizz. It's not losing its fizz. It's just kick-starting. And comment below if what your feelings of the reality war are and what is going to happen in that episode. I still vow to give you guys honest reactions, even though we're ending the series. I'm going to also be doing some more Doctor Who related content and essentially vlogging my life away for you guys. And you're my loyal 20 subscribers, or however many subscribers I've got. You guys are loyal. I will be back with you. Peace. And please remember this. Please remember this, right? The Doctor is still the last of the Time Lords.